Well, this is going to be episode 5 that has been a little bit of a wait. It's been a break. I've been trying to do a video like one a week on this, and it's probably been at least 2 weeks, if not more, since we did the last one. So, and I'll get into the reasons in a minute. Let's get into the reasons now. There's no point in drawing this out. I've come to realize that I am depressed. Not clinically depressed, not heavily depressed, no thoughts of suicide, nothing like that. But I am called a mild depression. I'm in the beginning stages of a depression thing that's working through. And that's not fun. But I do think it's important to acknowledge and realize. I think it's fairly normal. Throughout life, we've got the highs, we've got the lows, the ebbs and the flows. And, they're not all high. Sometimes we get that low point, and so that's what I'm dealing with right now. There's some depression that I'm realizing, and that's because it's spring break for my son. He is in Georgia for the week. He just left yesterday to hang out with some of his good friends and guys he's been friends with for a long time. So he flew out yesterday to Georgia to spend the week with them. So that means he's gone. Daughter's still finishing up her junior year of college. She's got a few more weeks left, and she'll be home for a couple of days before she goes out to do her internship, which looks like it's going to be either in Indiana or Tennessee. Right? She's accepted the one in Indiana, but she had an interview with a company in Tennessee that she hasn't heard back from. And I spoke with her last night, and she doesn't even know if she would accept the one in Tennessee. So I think she's going to go to Indiana. I don't remember the name of the town. I just remember my wife looked it up, and it's the birthplace of John Mellencamp. So I like John Mellencamp. A lot of good songs I like from John. Little Pink Houses, Jack and Diane, classic. There's several. But here I am. It's a Sunday, and I am trying to... I just don't have any goals right now. I don't have anything that I'm working towards. There's nothing in the future that I can look at, and that's where I'm going. I have no desire to do anything. That's not true. I have the desire to do things. I just don't. Maybe this is what the depression that's hitting me. If you've ever felt depressed, me personally, my experiences with this is there's things that I want to do. It could just be on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be, long term or short term. It's just today. There's things I look at. I could do that today. I need to do that today. And then it's like, I got time to do it. I just don't want to. And I'll occupy myself with some other meaningless, pointless task and just put it off. I told the wife that I was struggling with this. I thought she knew that. But maybe me verbalizing that to her was different. She's in school as well. She's to be a pharmacy tech, and her plan was to go this summer to try to knock this thing out and get done with it as soon as she possibly can. Then I told her that I was struggling with this, the whole thing, the kids being gone, and I don't know. And so she said that she would stay home, not be in school. She would not be enrolled this summer to be around the house and try to help me get through this thing. And I appreciate it. I see what you're doing. I see what she's doing. And I do appreciate it. I know what she's doing is out of love and out of concern for me. But it really just makes me feel worse, you know? Like I'm struggling with something and I'm trying to work through it and deal with it. And now it's having an effect on her. And now she's going to change her plans and to try to help me get through it. And I don't know, man. That just kind of makes it worse. Like now my struggles are now bleeding over into her and affecting her. And that just makes it feel heavier. So we talked about it, and she did decide, thankfully, to continue this summer and take her classes that she needs this summer. So, I would rather her do that. I would definitely rather her do that. I don't want this thing that I'm working with or going through to have a negative effect on her. If the roles were reversed, I'm sure I'd have done the same thing, and I would try to be helping do this. But ultimately, there's nobody that can pull me through. Nobody can drag me through what I'm going through. It's just something that I have to work through. And that is good because it means it's all on me. There's nobody to blame. There's no one to look at and say, well, I'm feeling the way I am because, my kid's joining the Marines. Well, no, he's joining the Marines because that's the life he wants to live and that's the experience he wants to do. Good for him. It's not his fault because my daughter is in school and trying to have a career. No, it's not her fault. That she's going through life and doing her thing too. And the same for my wife. It's not your fault, right? This is just something that I'm doing and going through, and I didn't choose it. I don't want it. I hope to figure out a way to get past it and get through it. But again, it's not like I'm laying in bed all day long doing absolutely nothing. I'm just not feeling motivated, not feeling... It's not a lack of energy. It's not it's just this I don't want to do. Anything. I still go to work. I'm still doing all that. On the bright side, in 2 weeks, I should be starting my new position as the fire life safety educator for the department that I work for. Now, on the downside, that means I'm going to be off of a fire truck for the first time in almost 20 years. So that's scary and exciting all at the same time. So I'm hoping that goes well. We'll see. That's it. I don't no big revelations, just, well, I guess the revelation and the understanding that I am depressed a little bit. So, but that's okay. And I have to understand that's okay and realize that's okay and know that we'll get through it and no one can get me through it but me. So we'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully we get through it quickly. Well, you know what? We'll let it run its course. I think that's the best way to go. So long for now. Hopefully we'll do this thing a little bit more regular in the future. Maybe next week we can give another update. Until then, I am not a psychiatrist, psychologist, sociologist. I am nothing but a dude talking to the internet. That's all I am. So if there's any other dudes that want to talk to the internet, then hit me up and maybe we can can talk to the internet together, or maybe we can just help each other get through life.